Okay. Do you like listening to music?
I love music. Like, back in the day, so to speak, I used to produce music. I started off producing. I used to be a metalhead back then, so like the music we produced, I started implementing synth sounds into it, and I eventually started producing like metal trance. And I moved on. Like, I slowly stopped listening to metal. I started listening to rave music, for example, like European hardcore, hardstyle, drum style, hard trance. So I eventually started producing all of that as well. And then I stopped producing for a bit because college was getting in the way. And then I started producing some techno, and I moved on to, I later on moved on to producing some dubstep, but I didn't get seriously into it. So yeah, I do like producing music, and I also like listening to music. I listen to absolutely everything, from rap and grind to hardstyle, hard trance, from pop to dubstep. I love it all, and even classical music. I enjoy Mozart. He's such a good artist. I like Beethoven as well. All the
Why?
commercial. This is so chilled out, and well, if you understand classical music, you have to have an ear for classical music. You either like it or you don't, and then you either understand it or you don't. There's so much in classical music. There's so much emotion. Like, it's funny how these wind instruments and all the rest of it that gets involved in classical music, harps as well, they can represent a different emotion. Like, for example, harps are normally represented. No, harps are normally used to represent like heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like get violins that can you can represent so many emotions. Usually that like you can make it sound dramatic, you can make it sound sad, and like a whole orchestra put together. There's in one track. There's so much going on there. That's what I like about it. The start could be so slow and depressing. Then when the song climaxes, it can be exciting, energetic, like angry, aggressive. That's what I like about classical music.
You said you used to produce music. What did you use to produce them?
I never really used hardware. It's all done on software called Fruity Studio. The only way to describe it would be it's like Photoshop, but for music.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I use different plugins, sounds, presets as well. Just to bang everything together and see what we want with.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Do you have any favorite artist or singer?
Not really. Again, like,
Or
I listen
band.
to everything.
Yeah.
So
You don't. Okay.
I don't necessarily have a favourite. Like, I've got a couple of favourite, like each genre. Really, so it all differs from what I listen to at the time.
Okay. Which music do you mostly listen to?
Again, that's
What
difficult
genre?
one. Well, I'll tell you what I did do was.
Or is
Okay, I'll say school years, when I was from year 7 to about year 9, I used to listen to only rap. And from year 9 to 6th form, we used to listen to pure metal. And during 6th form, we eventually got into rave music, hard trance, hard style, drum style, tech, all the European hardcore shit.
yeah.
So I got into that. And then I eventually started, then as soon as I hit college, I was stuck in a room full of so many different people. So I picked up, my main genre of music was drum, bass and dubstep then. But I picked up as genres like, I had a friend called Mal who used to be an indie kid.
Yeah.
So that's where I started picking up all this indie music from. I had another friend called Matthew Potter. He was in an electro indie band. So I started getting more into my rave music from there. But these weren't DJs anymore, these were bands and stuff like this. Then I had my friend Jade, she's a good friend of mine. She used to organise, she still does, she organises and promotes the biggest drum bass events in Coventry. These events are massive, and that's what got me deeply into drum bass and dubstep, because I was always around it. I was in the scene, all my friends were into it, knew so many DJs, promoters, well, just drum bass heads really, so that's how I got into it deeply. And soon And when I started uni, I listened to fucking everything now. I mean, everyone's so diverse here. Everyone's got their own. Everyone's doing their thing. We've all got our own different styles.
Yeah.
That's how you get like individual tracks. Like my roommates at the moment, like Hermes, Jen, and Danny, they listen to some fucked up shit. Like some of it, I wouldn't even call it music. It's fucked up in a good way. Like
Yeah.
it's a treat for my ears, basically.
Yeah.
It's so good to listen to, which is why I listen to a little bit of that as well.
Do you play an instrument, or did you?
Oh yeah, when I was going through my rock phase, like from year 9 onwards, so I used to, I got first started off with getting lessons, like keyboard lessons.
Yeah.
I didn't really fancy the piano. I thought with the keyboard, I could start playing scenes through that because you've got loads of electronic sounds on there, loads of presets.
Yeah.
And all this. So I started off with the keyboard lessons, and I felt like I wasn't really going anywhere. Didn't really learn anything. So I dropped that. It was just like, that's not my cup of tea. And then I started off with guitar lessons. Me and my friend Carl Burt, he used to be on Mass Group, a good friend of mine. Me and him started going to guitar lessons, and after a few lessons we were like, right, we think we know what we're doing, let's just teach ourselves. I
Yeah.
eventually taught myself how to read tabs and started like, remember the first song I taught myself was Smoke on the Water, and then I eventually started playing like a lot more harder songs from Smoke on the Water, such as Smells Like Teen Spirit,
Yeah.
Simpsons official soundtrack, Seven Nation Army, that's another song I taught myself. And I eventually started progressing onto harder songs and riffs, started learning faster solos and stuff like this. And then it got to a point where I was getting kind of bored of guitar. I get bored too easily, so I thought, right, because I know how to read tabs and I've already played it,
Yeah.
I'm not too keen on it anymore.
Yeah.
Then I started implementing, like I said, I took keyboard lessons, started implementing what I learned there, like onto synths, on software synths, alongside the synths, alongside the program, you've got like a keyboard that represents each different note.
Yeah.
So I already knew more way around the keys, and that's how I started, basically started producing electronic music, and eventually started DJing a little bit.
Yeah. Nice. Do you buy any CDs?
Last CD I bought was probably Eminem's album Encore, and I bought that on the day it came out. Since I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I've been illegally downloading music since I got familiar with the internet, really. So
Yeah.
most of the music on my laptop, I've got like 7-8 days worth of music. Like if you play it all the way through, it lasts 7 or 8 days.
Yeah.
Most of that was illegally downloaded.
Why do you download illegally?
Because, well, for a start, it's cheaper. And second of all, I don't think, well, why put money into the music industry? They're there for entertainment. These artists, because I'm illegally downloading their music, they should be thanking me. Because
Yeah.
in a way, I'm promoting them.
Yeah.
Okay, if an artist, I've got one of the, for example, a DJ, okay? I've got this DJ's music on my phone, and I'm playing it off my laptop, I'm playing it off my phone, I'm talking about it, I'm recommending it to people. He's getting enough promotion off me.
Yeah.
So why are some of these artists being greedy? So there's a movement currently going on, something like scrap all, like, music copyright and all that bullshit. Scrap all that and have all the music for free. That's what Napster tried to do, and I just got done for it. But I think that's a good idea, because if the music's free, more and more people are going to listen to certain artists, and they'll make their money back anyway, because people like to go to shows. So these artists, they'll make their money back through tours, they'll make their money back through publicity, etc. So I don't think like paying for albums it's just not my thing.
Alright. But do you listen to radio sometimes?
Every now and then, well, I
You
don't
do?
go out my way to listen to it, but if I'm in the gym, sat in a car, or even in my room sometimes, I'd listen to the radio.
Okay.